guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is the video I've had so many messages about that you guys at home wanted me to do. So this is going to be my Q&A for this channel. You guys can look back at it again for future references and things like that. But I've got quite a few questions to go through. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, do what you need to do, have me in the background telling you my Q&As. So I've got my trusted jotter here. This is a Zoella one that I bought, I think it was this Christmas just gone. It might have been the Christmas before that actually. But yeah, I absolutely love this jotter. So I've written down all the questions that you guys want me to answer at home. So I'm just going to go straight into it and let me just flick through at the moment and see. So my first question was, here we go, I should have had this ready, shouldn't I? What is your full name? So my full name is Sam Stephen Ashleford. I have no idea what my last name means or anything like that, but that is my full name. The next question I had was, where do you live? Now, I've had quite a few people find out already where I live, but I live in a seaside resort called Torquay, which is in the southwest in the county of Devon in the UK. Some of you guys have been on holiday, I've met you. Some of you guys already live here. It's all right, it's okay. The town centre's not the best. A lot of our shops have gone now, a lot of the big stores and stuff, which is such a shame. But when you get to like the seafront area and places like that in the summer, it's just absolutely stunning. We're quite fortunate that we have lovely, lovely views here. We have really nice walks that you can go on and really good coastal paths and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I live. What is your favourite drink? I've been asked. Now, I do love a good old cup of tea. I do like a hot chocolate, and alcoholic wise, I do love a gin and juice. So gin and orange juice, or Gordon's red berry gin and lemonade. They're my favourite drinks. What is your favourite food? I could not tell you that one. I have so many different foods that I like. I can't really tell you really. I do like I do like garlic bread. I love garlic bread, but I'm not eating bread at the moment, so I have to sort of phase that one out, which is a bit of a shame, but I did love garlic bread. I still do, but obviously I don't have it. Yeah, I've got so many different foods that I like. Where have you been abroad? I have been to America 3 times. I've been to Switzerland. I've been to France. I've been to Venice. I've been to Barcelona. I've been quite fortunate I went there. Did I say France? Can't remember if I said France or not. Been through a bit of Germany as well. Yeah, but plenty more places I do really, really want to go. So I will sort of let you know on these places. Oh, I've been to Zante. What am I talking about? Zante I've been, and I've been to Ayia Napa in Cyprus. Are you a dog or cat person? Now, one of the questions I got asked was, do you have any pets? I don't have any pets. My mum and dad have 2 little cats. I'm neither. I do like little dogs, only little dogs, and I do like a cat, but I'm not really, well, I don't know. Bit of a tricky one that, because I did want a puppy not so long ago, but I just think they're nice when they're not your own, if that makes sense. I mean, I know a lot of you at home have your own pets and stuff, but for me personally, I'm never really at home, so having a pet is not ideal at the moment, but maybe later on in life I might get a little dog or something like that. But yeah, I'm neither cat or dog really, but who knows. What is something you look for in a partner? I look for somebody who, I don't know, just appreciates and respects me for who I am and what I do. Somebody who is kind-hearted and yeah, appreciates who you are, I suppose. Um, what is your favourite colour? Oh God, now this is quite tricky because I love blue, but I do like oranges. So yeah, bit opposite really. Blue or orange are my favourite colours. Um, what is your favourite type of clothing or accessory? Bags all the way. Bags and jewellery. I love jewellery. Oh, and also somebody said to me, could I do a ring of the day? So these are my rings today. These are AA graded Russian dioxides. You can only get them sourced in a mine once a year because it's so cold there and it's really hard to get to. And then just a little band of diamonds. But yeah, that my nan bought me those. Let me go through. I think I've got some more questions here. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear in life is being alone. Now that's one thing I don't want to be. I don't want to be on my own for the rest of my life. My other biggest fear is not being able to financially look after myself, which is another worry. Obviously, everything is getting so tight in the UK. Everything's so expensive. So yeah, it is a sort of a struggle. But yeah, those are my biggest fears in life. But number one, being alone is like something that I really do fear in life. And I hopefully, fingers crossed, will find the right person one day. Who has left the most impact on your life? Now, you guys, if you've watched me for a long time, you probably know my nan was the biggest impact of my life. I'm getting teary now because obviously she's not here anymore. Yeah, so she passed away 2 years ago. Sorry, I'm getting really teary. But my nan was my biggest, well, is my biggest impact of my life. She taught me so many things. I lived with her for 5 years. Yeah, she was like my right hand person. So yeah, she told me so many stories. I could do a whole vlog on the stories that she told me and things that happened in her life that were just amazing, and some really bad things in her life. And she taught me some amazing, amazing things, and I'll always have them to me so close in my heart. I will never, ever, ever, ever forget her. There's not a day that goes by. I'm getting really teary. There's not a day that goes by that I don't ever think about. I think about every single day of my life. And yeah, she will always be the biggest impact of my life. My nan was like my mum in a way. Yeah, she was just the biggest part of my life. And when she passed away, it was the biggest shock ever. It was just awful. Yeah, so I'm going to move on before I start bursting out crying. Describe yourself in a sentence. Now, I would probably say I'm, let's think. Oh, this is a bit of a difficult one, this. Describe yourself in a sentence. Bubbly. I'm a bubbly, nuts person. Yeah, difficult. I'm bubbly, I'm cheerful, but yeah, that's the best I can describe it really. Bubbly, cheerful. I need somebody else really to say that for me. But yeah, bubbly, cheerful. I'm a kind person. Yeah. What are your goals for this year? Now, for this year, I'd love to hit 4,000 subscribers on my channel. My goals this year were to do a big Macmillan, not coffee morning, but a big Macmillan event in aid of my nan, because I haven't done it for the past 2 years. I'm normally doing Macmillan event, but ever since my nan passed away, I just haven't had not the guts, but I just haven't had like the feeling that I do this year to do it. So that's one of my goals this year. And I want to save up for a holiday, but obviously that will sort of lead into next year. But that's sort of a goal that I've set myself from this year onwards. Then if I go over here, So Jackie Davies has commented and said, what do you do as a job? Now I've had so many people on Facebook and Instagram and on here asking me what my job is. So my job is I work for a family chain, a local family chain, and I work for a company called Streamers. Now we do lots of party wear, balloons and cards. We blow up balloons for you guys. Yeah, gift wrap, all sorts like that. So that is my job. I have 2 lovely work colleagues who I work with most of the time. So yeah, I do really enjoy it. That was another question that I had as well. Also with the job, how long have you been at your job and do you love it? So the answer is I do love it. It can be stressful at times, don't get me wrong, but I do love my job. And how long have you been at your job for? I would have been at my job for 6 years in February. Yeah, 6 years in February. So I've been there quite a long time. Princess Tink 1994, do you have any siblings? I do. I have a brother who is older and I have a sister who is older. My sister's early to mid 30s. I couldn't tell you how old she is. And my brother must be early 30s. There's not many years apart between them two. And then obviously I am the youngest, which leads to my next question. How old are you? I am 24 at the moment and I turn 25 next Thursday, the 29th of August. Do you ever feel lonely living on your own? So the answer to the first question is I do live on my own, which most of you know I do mention this quite a lot. And yeah, I do at times. I do like my own company. I can do my washing when I want. I can cook what I want. Stuff like that, which I do really like when I'm obviously on my own. But yeah, I do sometimes sit here and think, oh God, especially in the winter times, I think I do feel a bit lonely. It's not very nice, but I tend to sort of get myself out, do things, see my friends and stuff. So the answer to that question is yes, I do feel lonely at times. Where do you store all your Christmas and birthday presents? That's from Sophie Forsberg. Sorry if I say your last name's wrong, guys, but I have a cupboard in there. I'm not going to show you guys because it is a bit of a mess. But in this cupboard in my hallway, I can walk into it and I've got storage containers and I put all my sale bargains and things like that in there that I do keep for gifts and stuff. So that's quite handy. It's all shut away. Nobody can see it. I'll go on to the next page. So Katie Louise Hannah has asked me, what camera do you use for your YouTube vlogging? So I use, would you believe, my phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy, so either an S8 or an S9. I've completely forgot. Is it an S8 or an S9? I'll let you guys know. Let me just check. So I'm using an S8. I am due a upgrade near Christmas, so I'll probably go up a couple of what do they call it? Couple of phones up, if that makes sense. But yeah, the camera on this is actually really good. I was quite impressed when I got it. So that's all I use. I don't use a fancy camera. I used to have a Nikon fancy camera, but I don't anymore. But yeah, just use my normal Samsung camera phone. Their family has asked, your skin is bloody lush and flawless. What's your skincare routine? Now, if you guys follow me on my Instagram stories, I've done an IGTV video on there of what I use skincare wise. The main products that I do use are the Soap and Glory sort of cleanse and polish if I'm on a budget. But if I do like to splash out, I do love the Liz Out cleanse and polish. That's all really that I use, or possibly the micellar gel from L'Oreal, or was it Garnier, sorry. But yeah, I don't moisturise very often. I do a bit more in the winter because my skin will get a bit dry. But yeah, I just use Liz Out cleanse and polish, really. You can put it over your makeup and then it melts off with the muslin cloth that you get with it. That's all really what I tend to use. And like lip care, I'm very specific on lip care. I like my bog standard Vaseline, or like a lip plumper, and lip balms are just got my name written all over it. I do love a lip balm. Do you have any pets? Obviously I've answered that, so that's no, I don't. Leslie Taylor, what do you think was your turning point of your happiness? I personally think I loved living with my nan so much. Like, I really, really did. But I do like having my own space. So maybe that was my turning point of me being happy. Yeah, and also having lots of friends and stuff like that was a turning point. And having people there for you when you really hit rock bottom is another thing. That sort of, turned me around. Yeah, I think the turning point was, like I say, when my nan sort of was really poorly and she passed away, and then moving out and being on my own was sort of a good thing that's happened to me. But yeah, like I say, having good friends around you when you really hit rock bottom, and having that support and that close community of friends that will always be there for you no matter what, and family as well. AJ Mack, how do you cope with online bullies? My answer to that, as you guys know, I just block them straight away. I don't have any time for bullies, anything like that in my life. I don't want it. It's negative energy. I really don't want it in life. So the answer to that is I just block them straight away. Chelsea May, what made you be a YouTuber as you're so confident in front of the camera? I've seen so many people do YouTube, and I had my YouTube channel a long time ago, like 2009, 10 maybe, and I've done a few funny videos on there. They're probably on there, so if you go right back when I was a lot younger, it's just a bit of a laugh really, and I think that's sort of where it picked up. And then within the last couple of years, YouTube is just smashing it out of the water at the moment. It's so popular, and I watched a few haul videos, and yeah, I just picked up on that really, and I just wanted to do it. A lot of people find me funny and hilarious and jolly, so I think, do you know what? People love to see what I buy and stuff like that, so I think that's sort of, why I do it really. Laura Bay, what's the best bargain you've had? Oh God. Oh, I've had so many. I've had so many bargains. Probably recently that potted plant that I bought, and I got it for like 50p or something silly. That was probably one of my best buys. Laura Bay again said, what's got you into bargain hunting? I follow Holly Vlogs. Now, Holly Vlogs is a bargain hunter. She's a savvy shopper. And I've just sort of fed from her really, because when I moved into my flat, I didn't have much money at the time. I literally moved in with just a mattress. I had nothing. So from sort of having a cushy lifestyle with my nan, yes, I did pay rent, but not, anything extravagant, to moving out, being on your own, you sort of realise what luxuries you had in life and how lucky you were. So to sort of fend for yourself on your own and stuff, it sort of made me realise, God, like the value of money. So yeah, if you guys live at home, you've got it cushy, because if you live with your parents rather, but if you live on your own, you guys do know at home like how hard it is. So to try and save a bit of money and stuff like that, that's sort of like how I started the bargain hunting really, just try and save money. And yeah, that's it really. Sandra Williams, how do you like to relax? I just love to just put my feet up. I don't watch overly much telly, but I do like to watch some of the older programmes like Only Fools and Horses, The Old Birds of a Feather, The Royal Family, stuff like that. I'm a bit old school like that. But another thing I like to do to relax is to do my dance class that I do on a Thursday with one of my best friends, and also to relax being with my best friends. I have two real best friends, and it's just so nice to be in their company. So that's probably sort of like my ways to relax really. Any hobby, so I do a bit of tennis now and then, and I do love going to, like I say, the dance group. I do like to go on long walks and things like that with my friends, so that's sort of like my hobbies, and shopping is a hobby. Everything She Wants has asked, what YouTubers do you enjoy? So I love watching luxe vloggers, so luxury vloggers. So you've got Jerusha Couture, I love her with her Chanel bags and stuff like that. And then I follow a lot of American people with Costco hauls. Vicky Mouse from over this side of the pond, she's amazing for her Poundland hauls, stuff like that. Holly Vlogs is another one. But yeah, I do like haul videos, but I do love the Americans. I really, really do, because they have Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree so much. I wish we had a Dollar Tree over here. Yeah, so those are sort of like my YouTubers that I do really like to follow and watch. Sonia has asked, how long have you been a YouTuber for? I think it was 2009 I started. And she's also asked, have you always lived in Torquay? I haven't always lived in Torquay. I've lived in Exeter. And yeah, loved it. But I was a lot younger back then. So, and I've also lived near the moors in a little village called Winkley, which is sort of near Oakhampton, if you guys know it. So in rural Devon, I've lived there. Georgina Bell, what's your favourite thing to do in your spare time? So, like I say, dance, long walks and shopping. Dominic has asked, snog, marry and avoid between Justin Bieber, Harry Styles and Justin Timberlake. So, I would say avoid Justin Timberlake. I would marry Harry Styles and snog Justin Bieber. Sarah Bocock, what products do you use for your flawless skin? So makeup wise, I use the Rimmel London. It's in the orange lid, foundation bottle, and it's called Wake Me Up. I don't know if they've changed it because they've changed the packaging. I don't know if they've changed the name of it, but it's got an orange lid and it's about $9.99, $8.99. And then I just use a pressed powder, again from Rimmel. Favourite clothes shop, so I love River Island, Primark, I love Primark. H&M now and then is quite good as well. So they're sort of my favourite shops. Livy Lou, now this is a question I've been asked a few times as well. When did you first know you were gay? Now I sort of knew fairly young age, but obviously when you're very young, it's sort of, you need to sort of experiment, I suppose. I think that's the best way to describe it. So I sort of knew when I, late primary school, started secondary school. But yeah, then I sort of really come out of my shell, like when I was at secondary school. And I had loads of friends and stuff who were really supportive and stuff like that. So I'd probably say the start of secondary school. And the next question from Livy Lou was, do you have a boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. I did have a boyfriend a long time ago. I was very young at the time. When I say very young, fairly young at the time. We were together for quite a while. He was quite a bit older than me. But I don't have a boyfriend. One day, I would love a boyfriend one day, but I'm not going to go out and look for it, only because I think it will happen when it happens. And at the moment, I've got a lot of things, you know, I want to like lose quite a bit of weight still. So until I'm ready and I feel confident enough, I think, yeah, I don't want one yet. And no, I don't have a boyfriend. Pippi Pip, what's your love life like? I haven't got a love life as such, but I do, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, I think. What's your favourite celebrity crush by Pippity Pip? I do really like Jake Quickingdom. Oh god, I've got lists and lists and lists of celebrities that I fancy. Bradley Cooper's really good looking. I love a lot of singers, so like Duncan James. Yeah, I have a very, very mixed range. This is another question that I've been asked. I have a very mixed range of what I like in a man. I like masculinity because I'm quite a feminist, so I do like that. I love tattoos. I just love masculine men. And like I say, I don't have a specific type. Yeah, the only thing I don't really like is hairy men. I do like a bit of stubble, but I don't like long beards or anything like that, really. But yeah, I love masculine men, but I do like older men, and I do like younger than me. But yeah, like I said, I have a very mixed variation when it comes to what I like, really, and who I like. Have I got any more questions? I don't think I have. Let me just have a check. I did have lots of other questions, but they weren't, how can I put it? They weren't personal to my channel, and to me, they were sort of a bit random and to do with politics and stuff. So I do apologise if I haven't read out your questions. I do apologise. I really do. I may do another Q&A later on, who knows. So that is my Q&A. So really hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's something a bit different again, and thank you so much. I've just realised I've hit the 3,000 subscribers, so thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you guys at home for the love, the support, the comments, the following, the Facebooking me, the private messages. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. Here's to the next goal, which is 4,000, which is sort of like really I'm striving for 4,000. I would love to do that if I possibly can. And thank you guys at home for the love and the support. Please give this video a big thumbs up and comment below on your reactions. That would be really interesting. And until next time, I'll see you soon.
Three, two, one, jump!